I almost contemplated sitting here eating the whole bag, and then I remembered that's not the purpose of what I'm supposed to be doing. My cat just knocked that entire bag of fries on the floor. You're a dick. Oh, shit. I feel like I always feel an extra level of excitement when I do these videos because they're always a mystery going into it. I feel like there's just something fun and exciting about mysteries. I mean, I know I'm not alone in thinking that, so I think that's why I enjoy these videos so much. But yeah, hi, hello, welcome to today's video. So obviously at this current moment you probably know what country we're going to be exploring today, but at this current moment I don't, and then collectively neither of us know what exactly is in this box, so it's a mystery for everyone. So for today's video, I am back with another around the world country taste testing. So this is from Universal YUMS. If you saw my last video, I did a Canadian snacks and candy taste testing because I'm lucky enough to have a best friend who used to live in Canada and brought some awesome snacks and candy back with her when she just visited for us to do taste testing, and it was a good time. So if you didn't watch that, I would highly recommend checking it out. And today we're going to be doing another Universal YUMS box. So if you've never seen one of the videos where I do Universal YUMS, in the very first one I give a very thorough breakdown of like the box, what's in it, what it really is. So if you want to know a full synopsis, I would definitely recommend checking out that one. That was I believe that was the Italy box. But just to give you a quick rundown, it is a snack and candy subscription box where every month they go to a different country and fill the box with snacks and candy from that country. They also sell like other snacks and candy and stuff on their website as well. And they have 3 different tiers of the boxes, like a small, medium, large. This is the medium. Okay, apologies, the lighting just randomly changed, but the lighting outside changed, so hopefully this is better now. But yeah, I guess it's time to see what country we're going to today. Ooh, we are going to Taiwan. Well, I say that as if it's like a big grand announcement, but you already knew that. It's either why you clicked on the video or you just saw it as a happenstance of clicking on the video, but here we are. Ooh, interesting. There is a city in Taiwan that claims to have invented bubble tea in the 1980s. Interesting. If you've ever had bubble tea, I would love to know your thoughts. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I personally do. I think it's fun. Alright, so there are 12 things in this box, and I think I'm going to do exactly what I've done the last 2 boxes that I opened, where I start with all of the savory snacks and then move on to the sweet stuff. So we're gonna check out, there's this little booklet that it always comes with that gives you like just some information on the country. It has some trivia questions and it has a couple recipes here and there, and then it has a breakdown of each of the items that are in the box, and if there's anything interesting enough in the paragraphs about the items, then I will relay that information to you. So yeah, I'm gonna check this out for a second and then we're gonna get started. I think I'm gonna start with this bright pink bag that's right here on top. And these are lemon and pink Himalayan salt pea crackers. Alright, this is interesting. It says salty fruit. This unusual combo isn't so unusual in Taiwan. It's the norm. Fruit vendors often include a complimentary salt or spice packet, and local kids grow up sprinkling salty and savory spices on their ripe or unripe fruit to reduce bitterness, enhance sweetness, or give it a more complex flavor. If you're still skeptical about this combo, try these lemony, salty, and crunchy pea twists. Alright, I will do that. Alright, so they're these cool spirals. There's a lot of flavor on there, and I really appreciate that. It's flavorful. It's salty, it's crunchy, it's got an interesting hint of sweetness. These are an absolutely delicious snack, and I'm very curious if this is something that comes in other flavors, like if this is the lemon pink salt, if there are other flavors of these twists, because this is so good. I would have to imagine that all kinds of flavors of this are good. They remind me, texture-wise, of those Fritos twist things. If if you know what I'm talking about. They definitely remind me of that when it comes to texture, but with just like totally different flavor. These are so good. All right, I'm a little nervous for this one, but I'm gonna be totally honest with you because it looks like it might be something seaweed, and I can't say that I'm a massive fan, but we will try everything anyways. Okay, oh, actually I like sesame, so this says it's black sesame brittle bar, black sesame suspended in crispy sugar. Oh, is this sweet? Should I wait or should I just do it because I pulled it out? I'll just do it. Okay, well I can't get it to break into the like single roll that I'm pretty sure it's supposed to, because if you can see it's like two pieces together, but either way. So I feel like there's a good chance it's probably not supposed to be as hard to bite into as mine was. So that's something that I want to word this properly. And it basically, what it comes down to is I like it. I think it's interesting. I think it's unique. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed getting to try it. Am I going to finish this pack and eat more of them? Probably not, but that's just for my own personal taste buds and preferences. I sadly think that for many, not all, just many Americans, our taste buds are not as explorative as people in other countries are. And so I have a feeling that while I personally enjoy this because I like the taste of sesame seeds, I understand why some other countries, because putting sesame seeds with sweet things isn't something that we do here in the US. We don't really have, I can't think of a single candy off the top of my head that includes sesame seeds, but it's something that is very popular in many other countries around the world. So I think if you have the ability to appreciate sesame seeds in a sweet thing, you would enjoy this because it is like a caramelized type of flavor. Okay, next up. Ooh, these are kimchi and soy sauce crackers. I'm excited to try this. Asian spicy cabbage on a crispy cracker. Okay, they look like that. Okay, those have a nice thick texture. They have a nice kick to them, but they're not too spicy. And I have never had I've never had a cracker with a soy sauce flavor, and that is a lovely flavor in cracker form. I quite enjoy that. All right, moving on. Oh, I saw what this said, and I needed to pick these up. These are black truffle potato fries. Oh, cool. When you think of black truffles, you probably think of gourmet European dishes, but that may change soon. In 2014, scientists dug up 4 new species of truffles found only in Taiwan. That's really cool. Okay, so first off, I appreciate the denseness of these. They are quite dense in the center, giving them more of a French fry texture. It also has a nice truffle flavor, but it also, I can tell they added other flavors as well, which I appreciate. I love truffle flavored things. And I almost contemplated sitting here eating the whole bag, and then I remember that's not the purpose of what I'm supposed to be doing. So, but yeah, if you were wondering, these are absolutely delicious. Okay, so I'm excited because I think I have hit the point where everything left is sweet. So let's get started with the sweet stuff. Well, even though we already did the sweet sesame seed, but actually, that's interesting. I've noticed the last box, there were only 2 savory things, and everything else, the other like 8 things were sweet. And then in this box, I think 3 of the things are savory and the rest are sweet. So I do find that interesting that they do lean more towards the sweet side, which like I'm personally okay with because I have a massive sweet tooth, but just in general, I find it interesting. So next up, these are maybe not sweet, black sesame and cinnamon umbrella cookies. No, they're cookies. I'm assuming they're gonna be sweet. Oh, okay. So I find this cool, so I do have to share this with you. It says, each spiral cookie is made of 5-spice powder, which is cumin, star anise, clove, pepper, and cinnamon. which corresponds to the 5 basic elements in traditional Chinese medicine, which are fire, earth, metal, water, and wood. Since our bodies are made up of these elements and imbalances can lead to ailments, it's believed that 5-spice powder can restore balance to the body. Basically, these crunchy, nutty, black sesame-filled cookies are the tastiest medicine you'll ever eat. Alright, let's try them. I wasn't expecting them to, like, be shaped like that. Those are not my favorite. The spices are there. I taste them, but like the cookie itself is rather dry and flavorless. That's probably my least favorite thing I've ever tried in any of these boxes, if I'm totally honest. Alright, moving on. These are Taro Classic Wafers. Ooh, Taro Cream Wafers. So if you don't know what taro is, it's say hello to taro, potato's tropical purple flecked cousin. So it's a cousin of a potato. Oh yeah, I love me some cream wafers, so I'm excited for these. I honestly feel like it just tastes like a slightly less sweet vanilla version. I like it. I like it a lot. That's why I almost finished the whole thing. What did you knock on the floor? You're a dick. My cat just knocked that entire bag of fries on the floor. All over the floor. Alright, what's next? I think I'm gonna have to go with whatever this big pink box is probably last. So let's go to the tiny little green thing that's right in front of it. Ooh. It is a Yuzu sponge cake. Ooh, it's a citrus cake. Okay, I'm excited for this. Okay, so the inside is like a jelly type consistency, and it's a really bright, fun citrus flavor. And then the outside coating is much softer than the coating on a Fig Newton, but flavor-wise kind of reminds me of the coating around a Fig Newton. This is lovely. It's very refreshing. The fruit, the citrus notes are just very, very fruity and refreshing, and that's something that I feel is almost surprising and hard to get from a pastry, like a cake type item. So I find this to be a really impressive piece. I like that a lot. Okay, so this next thing I keep looking down and seeing it in the book, and it looks too interesting to not try next. So, it's bubble tea popcorn. Okay, so in the beginning I mentioned that there was a city in Taiwan that claims to have invented bubble tea, but in this paragraph it says that there are 2 different tea houses in 2 different cities, and their ownership battle, that they both claim that they invented bubble tea, and their ownership battle even went to court for 10 years, only to determine that because bubble tea was not patented, no one could be declared the rightful inventor. So that's pretty funny. But yeah, let's try this popcorn. Okay, so there's a couple like different colored pieces. There's like more brown ones and then more cream colored ones. Okay, so of the 2 flavors, it tastes like one of them is like a caramel corn, and then the other is also a caramel corn. The dark one is like a caramel corn, but with like a different flavor profile to it. And I don't really know how to explain them because they're definitely both different, but also both kind of similar. Either way, they're both delicious and they work really nicely together. And this is a delicious popcorn. I don't know if it necessarily reminds me of bubble tea, but personally I would think that would be because every time I've ever had bubble tea, I always get the popping bubbles in like strawberry flavored or something like that, something more like fruity flavor, as opposed to I don't really know what flavor they were kind of going for here, but it's interesting and it's good. I like it. Alright, so our second to last item, I don't even know what these are. Taiwan Choco Ball. Oh shit. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Chocolatey mochi with peanut cream. Think Reese's, but very, very Taiwanese. Okay, so here you can check the box a little. But if you don't know, I did an entire Mochi Ice Cream taste testing. It was actually probably a few months ago now. But an entire video where I taste tested Mochi Ice Cream. I don't think I've ever had mochi that wasn't ice cream. So I'm very excited to try this, especially because there's a peanut filling and chocolate, and I'm excited. Okay, so it's got like the peanut center, the mochi rice wrap around it, and then a coating of chocolate. It definitely tastes more like a dark chocolate Reese's because it's dark chocolate on the outside. But this is really good. The texture from the mochi part of it is really good. I think the only thing that I think would make it a tiny bit better is if the peanut butter was a little bit sweeter. However, that's a very an American thing to say. So yeah, that was an American thing to say. A very American thing to say. Jesus. All right, so last but not least, cherry blossom wafer rolls. The packaging says, holy crap. Ooh, okay. So they're packaged like this. Wow, that's an intensely interesting smell. And then, looks like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. The cherry smell is reminding me a bit of medicine. So first off, it needs like 2 to 3 times more of the cream on the inside than what it has. Also, on the back of the box, it says keep in a dry and cool place. And I have a feeling that at some point it was not in a dry, cool place because they taste slightly on the stale-ish side, which wouldn't really be their fault. I'm guessing it somehow just happened and ended up being in the wrong place at the wrong time, whether it was while it was getting shipped here, it was here at my house at some point, I don't really know. Either way, it's good. It's not a personal flavor that I typically would go for or really enjoy, and I think it's the blossom part of it. It has a very floral flavor that I'm not used to. So that is everything in this box. I would love to know your thoughts. If you have any questions about anything, if you've happened to try any of this stuff, if you happen to be from Taiwan, I would love to know your thoughts. I would love to know if these things are actually popular in Taiwan, because on my Greek video that I did recently, I did have someone comment who said they're from Greece and that what was it, the one brand that I held it up at one point and I was like, watch this brand not even be popular in Greece, and he said that it is in fact not really super popular in Greece, so, or it's just not one of like the more popular ones, I guess. So I would be really interested to know if this video is similar in that way. But I do also think I'm pretty sure they revisit countries, so I would understand if they do revisit countries why they would change up the snacks that they had from the last time they did that country. So like if that's the case, that would make sense and I would understand that. But yeah, so with that being said, I thank you so much for watching. I do videos like this a lot, so if you enjoyed, I would hope you would please subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up, that lets me know that you liked this one in particular, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, also, could we just real quick pause, talk about the fact that we're going into fall Halloween season, and oh, I'm so excited. Okay, bye.